front of the palace. Move forward. Now, peasants. Right there.
Enough, dancing girl. Be gone, you bore me. Guards, search the palace for weapons. There's no weapons allowed in King Herod's palace. Cletus, have you chucked this troublemaker?
I see no weapons, Your Highness.
Excellent, Cletus. Return to your post. Slave, I'm thirsty. I'm for my queen. Be gone. Who is this Jesus? Is he a ghost of John the Baptist? Or perhaps a prophet from times past? And why do they flock to him so? His miracles are nothing more than cheap tricks and foolishness. Nevertheless, I shall do to him what I did to the Baptist. Isn't that so, my queen?
What you did to the Baptist, you say?
Yes, but of course.
Are you forgetting, oh pompous one, that it was I who dealt with the Baptist? I was the one who demanded his head on a platter, while you were nothing but a coward, afraid of your so-called oaths and honored guests. And you actually enjoyed listening to him, this madman from the desert who dined on locusts and insulted me. And you did nothing. Ha! You're only a puppet of Rome.
I enjoy listening to him about as much as I enjoy listening to you, Babylon. Slave, bring me more wine. Oh, none for her. She's clearly had enough. More for him. Now, where was I before I was so rudely interrupted?
Your Highness, I believe you were talking about Rome.
Ah, yes, Rome. Pilate, he's become so bothersome. Sending me Jesus during the festival, when all I want to do is drink my wine and have my fun. We must come up with a way to rid ourselves of this Jesus. A way to send him back to Pilate. But first we must figure out what kind of man Pilate is. What do you think his weakness is?
Your Highness, Pilate's weakness is his vanity.
Ah, yes.
Just like any man. This Jesus has fooled these Jews into loving him for the miracles that he performs and the so-called truths he speaks. This Pontius character has a similar relationship to Barabbas, but in a different manner. Barabbas, the killer, that feels like he can kill himself, kill the Jews out of their situation, leave nothing to chance. They want to control their own destiny. It's Jesus preaching peace and love, as if they were ever doing any good. You know, what we need is a plan. We need a plan to show that Jesus is a fraud. And if he is a fraud, and since he is not a religious man, then he won't fall under your jurisdiction.
Fraud, yes. It's an excellent idea. Glad I came up with it. The question is, how? How to prove him a fraud? Perhaps I can have him turn this goblet to stone. Nay, something easier. I shall have him make it rain and lightning. Surely a god can do this. Even better. I shall have him turn you on a donkey and we can ride you around the palace. It's a good plan, don't you think, my queen? She hates me. Nevertheless, still in a good mood. Dancing girl, come entertain us.
Dance. Yes. More wine.
Slave.
It's an excellent plan, Your Highness.
It's an excellent plan indeed. Enough dancing, girl, enough. I forgot how boring you are. God, come here. Go to Pilate. Tell him this man Jesus is a fraud, a fake, and as such doesn't fall into my jurisdiction. Tell him if he wants him judged, he must do it himself. I'll make Pilate fail the Jews one way or another. Go, dispatch yourself. Take these people with you. They annoy me.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Quickly.